morning, everyone. Welcome back to the online class. So, yesterday we have started a new chapter that was desert animals, right? There we have finished half of the chapter. Today I'm gonna finish this chapter, and along with that, I'm going to discuss the exercise part also in this video. Okay, so we have seen how desert animals also cannot survive with water. As we know, desert place is a very dry place, right? Sandy place where harshly or hardly we can find a water, ponds or oasis is there. Okay, we can find. So we can literally means very hardly we can find, so not all the animals can survive there, but still there are gerbils, darkling beetles, and some of the also animals we have seen like rattlesnakes, mongooses, right? And today we are going to see some more animals which can survive, and they are they can survive there in these desert areas. Okay, so up to here we have finished that how mongoose, its family live and survive and how they take care of themselves. Okay. Another animal which lives in the desert is the camel. Yes, we know camel is known as the sheep of the desert, right? Camels were first domesticated by people many thousands of years ago. In the wild, camels usually live in small groups of up to 30 animals. Camels have long, shaggy winter coats to keep warm and shorter, tidier coats in the summer to keep cool. A thirsty camel can drink as much as 30 gallons of water, that's about 500 full of glasses, in just 10 minutes. Normally, however, it gets all the moisture it needs from desert plants and can survive for up to 10 months without drinking any water at all. What is here given? What the information given about the camels? Camels information is given that they usually live in a group of 30, right? 30 animals, 30 like small groups of camel. They have long, shaggy hair, winter coats during winter. During winter, this camel gets long hair which protect them from winter cold winds. Okay, in winter with cold winds. But when summer is going to arrive, then therefore, like this long hair which protect them in winter, it falls down, and again short hair comes out to keep them cool during summer season. Okay, and also it is told that a thirsty camel can drink about 30 gallons of water. It means like 500 full glasses of water in just 10 minutes it can drink. And normally, or somewhere from where they cannot find water and all, they can even eat plants. Okay, and they collect moisture from the plants, and they can even survive for months, for 10 months without drinking any water. Think about it. Camels have that capacity where it can live without drinking water up to 10 months. Okay. There are two different kinds of camel. One, known as the dromedary, has only a single hump. The other is called a Bactrian camel and has two humps. Okay, we we know the fact that there are camels are of two types. They are like a dromedary, and the another one is Bactrian camel. Okay, dromedary has one, only a single hump, and this Bactrian camel has two hump. What is that hump? Have you seen this camel? You can see some some V like structure is on the body of camel. Okay, you can see two V type structures on the camel's body, right? These two are considered as hump. सो जिसका एक होता है उसे ड्रोमेडरी बोलते हैं. We can hardly see that camel, that type of camel. And the camel who have two hump, we say it as a bacterian camel. Okay. The humps help the animal to survive in desert by acting as a storage container. Okay, this hump is the container of this camel. They can survive in the desert because this hump is considered as a storage container like food, water, or whatever, so that they can survive there. But they don't store water. Oh, water store नहीं करते. Okay. As many people wrongly believe they are full of fat. Okay, like we people have a myth about it. Like myth means something which we believe that is not the real fact. Okay, myth that this hump is used to store water by the camels, but it is not. They are full of fat. They are full of fat. Fat means which can give us energy. Okay, in our body also we can find fat, carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, है ना. So this all the things are stored in our body to keep us energetic or healthy and all. So that this two hump or one hump is used as the fat of this camel to survive them in this desert area. This fat nourishes the camel when food is scarce. If they have nothing to eat for several days, their humps shrink as fat is used up. There are many other ways in which camels are adapted to desert life. Their mouths are so stuffed that even the sharp thorns cannot pierce them. Yeah, it is said that when they have nothing to eat in desert area, this hump gets shrinked. वो we can say वो सिकुड़ जाता है just because the fat is used by that camel. But once they eat, they drink something, or they जो भी fat collect होता है, again the hump get back to its original shape and size. Okay. And the camels are very we can say they can adjust. They are adapted in such a way that they can easily live in the desert life. And also it is said that their mouths are totally so tough that even a thorn cannot pierce inside it. मतलब अगर वो thorns अगर टच भी हो गया तो वो thorns उन्हें चुभेगा नहीं. Okay, it is so tough. Their mouths are so tough. So here we have finished the chapter. We have seen in this chapter about the desert animals, right? How they are favorable, how they adapted themselves during this favorable conditions like of desert, how they are living, how they collect moistures and all we have seen, right? And some of the animals also who can survive here in this desert area. Now we have complete this chapter. Then after this completing this chapter, I'm going to discuss the question answers exercise part of this chapter. You can also help me by answering the question in the comment section. Talk to your partner and say whether the following statements are true or false. You can easily say the statement are true or false. No animals can survive without water. Is this statement correct or wrong? True or false? What do you think? Answer it. Deserts are endless and sand dunes. Is it correct? Statements? Okay, find it out and answer it. Most snakes are harmless. What do you think? Answer it. Snakes cannot hear, but they can feel vibration through the ground. What do you think? Answer it. Camels store water in their humps. Just now we have finished the chapter and just now I told you about the myth, right? So go through these questions and answer the questions. How do desert animals survive without water? How? They survive without water just by collecting moisture from the air, from the plants, from the grounds, and they store, and afterwards they use that, they drink that for to survive themselves. Like you have seen about the gerbils, na, how or darkling beetles, they collect moisture from the ground in their food, and afterwards they lift their leg up in the air and वहाँ से अपने moisture जो भी रहता है उसे अपने मुंह के अंदर डाल लेते हैं. How do mongooses kill snake? How do mongooses kill snake? When snake and mongooses are fighting, they make sure that snake will get tired, and afterwards they start they strike the opponent, and there they kill the snake. How does the hump of camels help them to survive when there is no water? They use the hump as a fat to nourish their body so that they can survive in this desert condition. Now read the words and phrases in the box with your partner and find their meaning in the dictionary. Now you can do this by yourself, right? Because your friend is not nearby you, so you can find out the word meanings of the sentence, phrases and words, right? Okay. After finding this meaning, you can even go through this. What? You can even go through this paragraph. Here you have to use these words in this paragraph. Okay, fine. Let's do this. All animals in forest and desert struggle to what? Struggle to survive. Yes. In which conditions? Harsh conditions. Though most of the animals are, yeah, though most of the animals are intruders. Okay. Some are dangerous when threatened. If an intruder is noticed, they attack or bite to save themselves. They struggle uh, they struggle continually for food and water. Some animals are called predators because they prey on the other animals. Okay, one was I think I said the wrong. Okay, let's see. Yeah, all animals in forests and deserts struggle to survive in harsh conditions, though most of the animals are harmless. Some are dangerous when threatened. If an intruder is noticed, they attack or bite to save themselves. They struggle continually for food and water. Some animals are called predators because they prey on other animals. Okay. Now let's see the other exercise. Look at these sentences. Deserts are the driest place on the earth. Gerbils spend the hottest part of the day in cool underground burrows. Now, form pairs, ask question using a suitable form of the word in brackets. Try to answer the questions too. Okay? Do you know which animal is the tallest animal? Answer it. First of all, you have to complete these questions, and afterward you have to answer the questions. Okay, which animals runs the fastest? Which place on the earth is the hottest or the coldest one? Which animal is the largest? Which is the tallest mountain in the world? Which is the rainiest place on earth? Which is the oldest living animal? You have to find this, and afterwards you can answer these questions. Okay. Look at these sentences. Most snakes are quite harmless, but few are poisonous. Most snakes lay eggs, but the rattlesnake gives birth to its young. Now write 5 sentences like this using most and the clues below. Okay. 90% of people are honest, are 10% are dishonest. Okay, we can say most people are honest. Okay, most people are honest, but 10% are dishonest. Okay. Okay, here you have to use lots of fruit have plenty of sugar. Some citrus fruit are low in sugar. Now, lots of fruit have plenty of sugar, but citrus fruit are low in sugar. Okay, like this you have to complete this sentences. Okay. Now, question number B. Look at these sentences. Animals cannot survive for long without water, so desert animals have to find different ways of coping. Okay, now cannot and have to or has to go, you have to fill in the blanks. Okay, you dash reach the island by land or air, you dash go by boat. Okay, you have to reach the island by land or air. You cannot go by boat. Yes? We cannot see bacteria with our eyes. We have to look at them through a microscope. You can understand how I'm using have to and cannot in these sentences, right? And just like that, you have to complete these sentences, and afterwards you can just submit it after completing this all the exercises in your own book. Okay. Imagine you are journeying through a desert. Write a couple of paragraphs describing what you see and hear. Okay, now you have to imagine and you have to write whatever the things you can describe about that desert area. Okay. So here we are, completed all the exercises. We have completed the chapter. Now it's your duty to complete all the exercises by your own, and wherever you will feel problem while solving the question answers, you can ask. I can help you. Okay. And ready for the summary also, what you have seen and what you noticed about the animals who live in this desert area. So guys, have a nice day to all, and bye everyone.